Hello people, it's David Okumbak here. I once visited a relative who was having a function, so they were going to have this function over a couple of days. So we're all there, big house. And on the morning of the function, I was just looking around, seeing how I could help. And I went to the back because if you live in Nigeria, sometimes there's cooking going on in the background if you don't outsource the cooking, right? And I go to meet the caterers. How are you? How's it going? I started to banter, and they said, we have problems, so gas has finished. There's no how we will continue cooking. I said, what? How did that happen? So I started to inquire. Long story short, it turns out that the person that filled the gas the previous day, in a bid to be economical and try to save cost, filled the gas only halfway. I said, they must not use more than half of this gas, so I fill it halfway. And I'm thinking to myself, even if they use more than half, wouldn't it remain for the house? It was so shocking. I'm sure you're shocked. Of course, that delayed the catering. We had to run out to get gas. In hindsight, that was a bad move. I'm saying all of that to say, in what way are you shortchanging yourself by trying to be smart, by trying to save cost? You need to think about it deeply. And this happens very frequently. Except for those situations where you genuinely don't have the resources. But if you do have the resources, I believe this is what is called being penny wise and pound foolish, but on a grand scale. You don't want to sabotage yourself, shortchange yourself by taking those shortcuts that, as someone said, cut your life short. Be wise in decision making. Think it through before you take that step to say, we're not having this, we're not going here, this is what we're having. Think about it. Would you be losing in the long run? Would you be making the entire process worse for yourself? Cheaper is not always better. Less. We know we say less is more, but having less sometimes could cost you way more eventually. Remember, always go from a mind shift to a life shift. You always go from a mind shift to a life shift. I'll talk to you again soon.